We're here at the Utah State University Botanical Center in Kaysville, Utah. And we're in the Arboretum section of the Botanical Center. The Botanical Center embodies what Utah State University is, and that is extension or service, instruction, teaching, and research, of course. And many of those who are involved in research can understand the value of having a component like this as part of the land grant system. But getting back to the Botanical Center, it was a small unit 50 years ago and located just south of us at the intersection of Highway 89 and Cherry Hill. And when the Cherry Hill complex intersection was developed about 20 years ago, we were crunched to a point where we needed to look for another space to create the vision of the land grant system. And so we found this location, and through some actual trading with the LDS Church and some purchasing of land, the Utah State University Botanical Center was set up here at Kaysville, which is a beautiful location, and it continues to serve the public statewide. In that vein, we certainly envisioned what has happened since then. The extension service was located in Farmington years ago, and the satellite was the old garden beneath Cherry Hill. And now the garden is here, and so is the extension service, and the teaching component is here as well. And so we are slowly but surely fulfilling what Utah State University's mandate is: education, service, and research. As far as research goes, the Arboretum is not here just to show people what trees and shrubs they can grow, but it's also here to monitor what kind of development, how they develop properly. So there are people measuring water here at the center. They're planting different turf models. They are doing any number of things that would help develop that mission we talked about here, to fully inform the public of the proper ways to be able to live in a high desert. And this is being accomplished slowly but surely. Some people would like to have it happen much more quickly, and should there be somebody out there in class who has an extra dollar in their pocket, I'm sure somebody would like to have that dollar to keep this in motion. So with that in mind, the garden has developed here into just to the west of the Arboretum here is a Utah house, which was built 20 years ago to actually describes a sustainable method for housing and a landscape with it. Other features have been developed since then. The Wetland Discovery Center or Lab was created to help with the idea of nature and its component here in living in this space we live in a high desert. A component that's not necessarily talked about in connection with the Utah State University Botanical Center is the adjacent research farm, which any researcher can then put in a proposal to do research on that land. So it isn't just landscape that's being looked into, although there are plots of ground on the research part of this property that are fully research oriented with regard to landscape, but there's also fruit being studied, vegetable studied, other types of things that have to do with the horticultural field. So this unit is largely given to the advancement of all horticulture, not just landscape horticulture, but all horticulture, as other units in the state are given to other focus. Like the farm out in Blue Creek is basically a farm that is given to small grains. But adjacent to it, there are people that have been studying windbreaks, so there are trees there as well. And so you can find this sort of thing spread out throughout the state and in other states as well. But in this state, you'll see it not just here at Kaysville, but you'll see it in many other locations in many other counties.